I just think that it's a great opportunity. It's something that has happened from the ground up, and it's rare that a community can plan that way. The Bicentennial plan has been one that came from the neighborhood, was embraced by city government, and all those components are being looked at and taken seriously.
LoganSquare.TV spoke with 35th Ward Alderman Rey Colon about the Bicentennial Improvements Project, which would change the design of the traffic circle around Centennial Monument and Logan Square. The alderman explained that the timing for this project is ideal and coincides with wider efforts by the city to update streetscapes.
There's been a master plan to redo Milwaukee Avenue all the way from Jefferson Park to Grand Avenue. Looking at how the streetscape looks at Centennial Monument has become the most complicated of all of them because of the traffic configuration. So the timing worked out well, where professionals from within the community came up with a proposal to do something that had a lot of community support, something that they vetted with neighbors and residents. It came from the neighbors themselves. So I set up a meeting with the city planners and with these engineers from our neighborhood to look at it, and the city embraced what they were presented. Now we've called for an engineering study to see, what could actually happen, what it's going to cost, and how much of it is going to work, and are we going to be able to close Milwaukee Avenue? Do we need to keep Milwaukee Avenue open? How does this Blue Line bus terminal and subway interact with the monument? Is there an opportunity to do some transit-oriented development using the Emmett Street parking lot and this site that we're standing on? So until the city comes back to us in another 8 months or so with their findings, they'll be able to see what it's going to cost to do the plan. And there may be components of the plan that are utilized and others that are not. We really don't know what that is yet. But in the meantime, we're planning to have some conversations with residents in the community to talk about not just the Bicentennial project, but really the opportunity for some possible transit-oriented development at this site where we're at with the CTA Blue Line. I think there's an opportunity to look at both the Bicentennial plan and this public city-owned property and figure out how we can best use it for our community. For example, there are some folks that think that a transit-oriented development may actually be a hindrance to the Bicentennial Improvement Project. I think that there's a complement of interest here, and as this whole area gets engineered and we see what's possible and what it costs and what resources are available, then we'll get a better idea on which way to proceed with this.
Alderman Colon stressed that these are very early stages in the planning process for the BIP as well as any transit-oriented development, but he did suggest that Logan Square will eventually see both.
Everything from its inception to reality takes time. So what we're talking about with the Bicentennial plan, about any type of transit-oriented development here, right now we're in the discussion stages. But the amazing part is that, once we take that discussion and put it on paper and create a plan and work off that plan, it eventually becomes reality. I mean, in 2002, when we started talking about the Logan Square open space plan, we were talking about the Logan Plaza, about Palmer Square, about the Bloomingdale Trail, about creating parks and school playgrounds. And all of those things have occurred. All of those things have happened.
At the Logan Square Blue Line station, I'm Maple Walker for Logan Square TV.